Do you want to live a long and healthy life past 90? Have you ever wondered why some people breeze through their 90s full of vitality, while others struggle with their health as early as their 60s? Hello, our dear friends, and welcome back to Oldy Talks. Today I want to talk to you, those of you who have journeyed through more than half of life's path, about something we all desire: living long, living healthy, and living joyfully well into our 90s. Have you ever wondered why some folks in their 80s and 90s are still full of energy, while others feel tired and unwell much earlier? What makes the difference? Is it genes, money, or just luck? I'll bet you that the secret lies in the small things you do every day, especially the moment you open your eyes in the morning. Imagine waking up at 90, feeling light, sharp-minded, and with a heart beating as steadily as it did in your youth. Sounds far-fetched, right? But I believe it's entirely possible, and it starts with making small changes today. I have a favorite saying to share with you: change your habits, and your habits will change you. It sounds simple, but it's true. I know breaking a bad habit isn't easy, like giving up sweets or resisting the urge to stay in bed, but instead of trying to quit something, why not add a small positive habit to your morning? Little by little, it will quietly replace the bad and lead you to a healthier life. I'll share with you 8 morning habits that the world's longest living people practice. These aren't complicated or expensive. They're simple things you can start tomorrow. You don't need to do all 8 at once, just pick 1 or 2 that feel right for you. Right now, you can hit the subscribe button on Oldy Talks so we can begin this journey together. Morning habits to help you live past 90. Pay special attention to habit 6. Habit number 1. Drink a glass of warm water. Right after waking up, have you ever thought of your body as a tree? Without water, it wilts instantly. After a long night's sleep, your body is the same. It's parched and needs water to restart. But I bet many of us skip this and jump straight to a cup of coffee, right? Scientists at Harvard University have found that drinking water right after waking up can boost your metabolism by 30% within 30 minutes. This is especially important for us as we age, because it improves blood circulation, reduces strain on the heart, and even cuts the risk of stroke by 25%. However, 500 ml of water isn't ideal for everyone, especially for older adults or even younger folks, as it can be too much, causing bloating or kidney strain. Instead, 250-300 ml of warm water is a better fit, providing hydration without discomfort. Warm water is gentler on the digestive system than cold water, which can cause stomach cramps and slow absorption. A study from Tokyo Medical University shows that warm water improves blood flow 20% faster than cold water, especially in people over 60. At our age, sometimes just waking up without a headache or fatigue feels like a win. Drinking a glass of warm water first thing not only helps your body, but also sends a positive message to your mind. I'm taking care of myself. That feeling boosts your confidence and prepares you for the day. Consider Margaret Wilson, a 70-year-old from Texas. Margaret always started her day with a cold soda instead of water, thinking it would perk her up. But after years, she began feeling dry-mouthed, tired, and constipated. When she saw her doctor, she learned her kidneys were damaged from chronic dehydration, and the cold drinks had slowed her digestion. She sighed. "I never thought skipping warm water would hurt me like this. If only I'd known sooner, I wouldn't be in this pain." But not everyone ends up like Margaret. Meet Henry Brooks, 73, from Oregon. Henry used to wake up feeling heavy, with blurry eyes and a sluggish body. One day, he read that warm water could improve health, so he started keeping a 300 ml bottle of warm water by his bed and drank it first thing. After just a week, he felt more alert, and after 2 months, his doctor said his blood pressure had stabilized. "I made one small change, and it made a big difference," Henry chuckled. So, which path will you choose? Try placing a bottle of warm water, 250-300 ml, by your bed tonight. When your alarm goes off, sit up and drink it slowly before doing anything else. Add a slice of lemon if you like. Don't let your body beg for help. Give it what it needs first thing, but remember, moderation is key.
Habit number 2. Get morning light. Wherever you are, have you noticed that on sunny days, you feel happier? It's no coincidence. Morning light has a magical effect on our bodies and minds, especially as we age. But I know not everyone lives in
a sunny place, especially in colder states like those in the US, Canada, or parts of Europe, where snow and clouds often block the morning sky. So how can you still benefit from natural light? Don't worry, there are ways. A study from Yale University shows that just 15 minutes of natural light each morning can reduce the risk of depression by 40%, a common issue for people over 65. Light helps regulate your body's clock, boosts serotonin to lift your mood, and improves melatonin for better sleep. I get it. At our age, spending all day indoors can make you feel lonely or down. But stepping outside, breathing fresh air, and letting the light touch your skin reconnects you with the world. It's like a free dose of mental sunshine. Meet Dorothy Parker, 68, from Colorado. Dorothy used to struggle with insomnia and irritability. One day she decided to sit on her porch each morning with a cup of tea. After 2 weeks, she slept better, and after a month, she was chatting happily with her neighbors. I had no idea morning light could make me love life again, Dorothy said. But not everyone takes advantage of this. Think of George Evans, 74, from Nevada. George preferred staying indoors with the curtains drawn, watching TV all day, thinking the outdoors didn't matter. Gradually, he developed insomnia, a bad mood, and eventually mild depression. I thought staying inside was safe, but I was hurting myself. George sighed. If you live in a place with little sunlight, or it's too cold to go outside, don't worry. You can still make this habit work. Sit by a large window. Open the curtains and sit by the window for 15-20 minutes to get indirect light. It's not as strong as direct sunlight, but still helps regulate your body's clock. Use a light therapy lamp. Invest in a 10,000 lux light therapy lamp and use it for 15-30 minutes each morning. Studies show it can improve mood and sleep, similar to natural light. Walk in a greenhouse or mall. If possible, visit places with glass roofs to get natural light without the cold. See? Just 10-15 minutes of light each morning, natural or artificial, can transform your day. Open a window, step outside, or turn on a therapy lamp. Pair it with your water, and you've got a perfect start. We've just covered 2 simple habits anyone can do, but don't underestimate their power if you practice them daily. According to a study from the University of London, forming a new habit takes about 66 days to become automatic. However, depending on the habit's complexity and your persistence, it can take anywhere from 18 to 254 days. When a habit sticks, it doesn't just become a lifestyle. It can shape your character, helping you live healthier and more positively every day. At Oldy Talks, we understand that some of you might wonder, I'm already over 80. Does starting these habits still matter for living past 90? Absolutely. Science shows it's never too late. For example, a Harvard University study found that regular exercise at 80 can improve heart health and add an average of 5 years to your life. Small habits like drinking warm water, taking a gentle walk, or chatting with friends not only help you live longer, but also bring joy and comfort every day. Age is just a number, and you deserve a fulfilling life at any stage. If you find this helpful, please subscribe to Oldy Talks to stay updated on health and lifestyle tips. We'd love to hear from you. Are you able to stick with these habits? Share your experience in the comments to help build a community of healthy, happy living. Every small step you take today is a wonderful gift to yourself. Habit number 3, gentle movement to wake up. Your body, do you ever feel stiff as a board in the morning? I get it. Age makes our joints creak and muscles less flexible. But did you know that just a few minutes of gentle movement can wake up your body and keep it strong into your 90s? According to the Mayo Clinic, 10 minutes of light movement each morning reduces the risk of osteoporosis by 35%, a major concern for older adults. It also triggers autophagy, a process that cleans out old cells and renews your energy. At our age, the fear of falling or losing mobility is real. But when you move each morning, you feel more in control, confident, and less worried about the future. Think of Frank Collins, 71, from Illinois. Frank always lounged in bed after waking up, thinking rest was best for his aging body. But after years, he developed back pain, lost muscle, and eventually needed a cane to walk. His doctor said lack of movement was the main cause. I thought I was protecting myself, but I was actually harming myself, Frank said sadly. But not everyone ends up like Frank. Meet Alice Turner, 69, from Virginia. Alice used to have knee pain and avoided movement. One day, she tried gentle shoulder rolls and slow walks around the house each morning. After a month, her pain was gone. and now she even gardens. I can't believe I can still do this. Alice beamed. You don't need to run a marathon. Just 5 to 10 minutes of wrist rolls, shoulder stretches, or slow walking indoors. Do this after your water and light exposure. Your body will thank you instantly. Habit number 4. 30 seconds of deep breathing to calm your mind. Did you know that how you breathe can change your entire day? I bet many of us don't notice, but just 30 seconds of deep breathing each morning can calm your mind and protect your heart. Stanford University has proven that the 4 to 7 and 8 breathing technique reduces cortisol, the stress hormone, by 20% in just 30 seconds. It also boosts oxygen to the brain and lowers blood pressure, both crucial at our age. I know worries about health or family are common for us, but when you breathe deeply, you create a small moment of calm, helping you start the day positively. Walter Green, 72, from California. Walter used to have high blood pressure and morning stress. He started trying the 4-7-8 breath after seeing a health show. After a month, his blood pressure dropped and he felt lighter. Just 30 seconds saved my day, Walter said. But not everyone knows this. Think of Ellen Carter, 70, from Arizona. Ellen often woke up anxious but did nothing to manage it, thinking it was normal for her age. Eventually, she developed anxiety disorder and needed medication. I had no idea a few breaths could be so important, Ellen said. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale through your mouth for 8, repeat 3 times. Do this right after your gentle movement, and you'll feel your mind settle immediately. Habit number 5, a nutritious breakfast to nourish your body. Do you think breakfast is just a quick meal? I used to, but it turns out it's key to staying healthy as we age. Johns Hopkins University found that a breakfast rich in protein and fiber reduces muscle loss by 30% and improves digestion in older adults. Protein feeds your muscles, and fiber keeps your gut running smoothly. I know many of us worry about weight or blood sugar. A good breakfast keeps you full, satisfied, and less likely to snack all day. Think of Charles Baker, 68, from Florida. Charles loved donuts and coffee for breakfast, thinking it was convenient. But after years, he developed type 2 diabetes and needed insulin. I never thought breakfast would do this to me, Charles said. In contrast, meet Nancy Hill, 66, from Georgia. Nancy was tired from high blood sugar. She switched to oatmeal with eggs and berries each morning. After 6 months, she lost 12 pounds and no longer needed medication. I feel like I'm 50 again, Nancy smiled. Try a breakfast with 20 grams of protein, eggs, yogurt, and 8 grams of fiber, oats, fruit. Prep ahead if you're busy and eat after you're breathing. Your body will be energized. Habit number 6, connect with loved ones each morning. Did you know a short chat each morning can help you live longer? This is the habit I want you to pay the most attention to, because it's good for your heart and soul. Harvard University says social connections reduce the risk of early death by 50% in older adults. A quick call boosts oxytocin, making you happier and less stressed. After retirement, many of us feel lonely. But just 5 minutes of talking each morning can make you feel loved and connected, chasing away sadness. Edward James, 79 years old, from New York. Edward lived alone and felt lost. He started texting his son every morning. After a few weeks, he felt happier and even joined a local club. I don't feel lonely anymore, Edward said. But not everyone does this. Think of Clara Thompson, 77, from Ohio. Clara didn't like talking to anyone, thinking she was fine alone. Gradually, she became depressed and lost interest in life. I didn't realize isolation was so dangerous, Clara said. Call, text, or chat with someone for 5 minutes after breakfast. If you live alone, try talking to a neighbor. Don't let loneliness steal your joy. Habit number 7, take time for gratitude. Do you ever feel like life lacks meaning? Just a few minutes of gratitude each morning can change your outlook and bring back joy. The University of California shows that gratitude reduces the risk of depression by 35% and improves heart health. It boosts dopamine and serotonin, making you happier. At our age, many of us dwell on the past, but gratitude helps you focus on the present, bringing peace. Meet Helen Brooks, 73, from Arizona. After losing her spouse, Helen felt down. She started writing 3 things she's grateful for each morning. After a month, she felt lighter, and began volunteering. I realized I still have so much to appreciate, Helen said. In contrast, think of Paul Davis, 75, from Florida. Paul always focused on what he'd lost and never felt grateful. Eventually, he became depressed and needed medication. I wish I'd seen life more positively, Paul said. Think of 3 things you're grateful for after your chat: family, health, or a sunny day. Write them down if you like, and feel the peace. Habit number 8. Stimulate your brain with reading or podcasts. Worried about your memory slipping? Don't be. Just 10 minutes of brain stimulation each morning can keep your mind sharp into your 90s. The University of Chicago says morning brain activity reduces Alzheimer's risk by 40%. Reading or listening to podcasts improves memory and focus. I know memory loss haunts us, but when you learn something new each morning, you'll feel sharp and confident. Think of Ruth Harris, 76, from Michigan. Ruth only watched TV all day and didn't challenge her brain. Gradually, she forgot names and couldn't focus. I didn't realize I was letting my mind decline, Ruth said. But meet James Miller, 78, from Illinois. James started listening to science podcasts each morning. After 3 months, his memory improved, and he told stories to his grandkids. I feel young again, James said. Pick a book or podcast and spend 10 minutes after gratitude. Jot notes if you want. Your brain will thank you. We've just gone through 8 morning habits to help you live past 90. Simple yet powerful tips from the world's longest living people. From drinking warm water and breathing fresh air, to gentle exercise and self-care, these habits improve health and longevity. But remember, not everyone can adopt all 8 habits at once, and that's okay. You don't need to do them all. Just sticking with 1 or 2 that suit you can make a big difference. Small steps today lead to big results tomorrow. Start with what's easiest for you. Here's your homework. Pick 1 habit. Maybe habit 1, warm water, habit 2, morning light, or habit 3, gentle movement. Whichever feels simplest. Commit to trying it for 21 days and see the difference. Which habit will you start with? Share your choice in the comments.
We can't wait to hear about your journey. Every story inspires our community.
If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Oldy Talks for more tips on living long and well. Thank you for joining us to the end. Remember, every day is a chance to care for yourself better. Wishing you success on your path to a long, happy life. Oldy Talks.